Today, I found myself reflecting on one of the greatest lessons that I ever learned as a business owner to date. Now, that was learning to listen. There were so many times we've been in situations, right, as when we think about ourselves as people who are starting businesses, who are building, who are scaling businesses, we have a vision, we have this dream that we've put out there. We've put effort, and we know ultimately where we want our business to go. But somewhere along the way, we tend to tune a lot of other things out, a lot of other people out. Sometimes that's out of just personal defense. I need to tune out things that are distracting me. Sometimes it was, my situation, I remember it being that I got tired of all these chamber of commerces and these business networking groups who really, it was either you were there just to show off that you have a business or you were paying to be a part of a group that was just referring to each other. And I didn't see it as a actual personal development and people who are there that help each other grow. And then one year, Goldman Sachs has a business or a program called 10,000 Small Businesses. Absolutely incredible. You need to look it up. But I got accepted in the first year in Missouri that they did this, and it was. And next thing I know, I found myself in a room with entrepreneurs at about 29 entrepreneurs, and they were only there for personal development, wanting to grow, and wanting to help build others. And it was at that moment, over that 18-week period of classes and courses and groups and things of that nature, that I realized that even when how little I was listening to other people, how much I learned to actually tune people out because of my feelings and my visions that I had in my head, because of the feelings I had against networking groups, and I was looking at things all wrong. Now, take that skill and turn that around. When we start to listen, we look at, maybe you have employees. Are you truly listening to what your employees are sharing? Your employees are the ones who are in the trenches. They're going to tell you things that might work better than others. They're going to tell you things that'll help you make more money, that'll help you streamline the services that you have. Are you putting yourself in situations to network with people similar to that entrepreneurship group, where people from outside of your industry can share ideas, thoughts, and things that worked for them? Because I promise you, once you start doing that, you have people looking at things in a different box than what you've been in. So learning to listen has been one of my greatest things that I've ever gained that's helped me become successful. Not that I never listened in the past, but truly learning to stop, listen, and not listening to respond. Because sometimes as business owners, that becomes a default action that we have. So reflect back on your business, what you're starting, what you're building, who you're scaling, the people you're around. Do you have an opportunity to listen a little bit more? See how that impacts your business. See you inside the Dreamer Project.